If spiritual work, spiritual products, spiritual cleanses doesn't work for you, please do this recipe before you start using any spiritual product or before embarking on any spiritual work. There are so many reasons that can make spiritual product or spiritual work not to work for you. Number one is your faith. Your faith determines how effective the spiritual work or the spiritual assignment you're carrying on will work for you. Some of you will be having double minds. Is it going to work? Some of you will come under the comment section and comment, are you sure these things work? Once you comment that, I will remove you from my channel because I don't tolerate negativity. Have faith. Try it on yourself, by yourself. You don't even need for other people to give testimony before you try a recipe. Try it by yourself and pray. By the grace of God, you will see the results will even come before you expect it. Number two, if you are doing some spiritual cleansing, there are certain things you need to avoid. You have to abstain if you can, especially for the unmarried people. You have to abstain. You have to be holy. You have to be prayerful. Some of you, when you're doing spiritual work or using spiritual product, you don't even pray. Pray and make those things, because these things are man-made. These things are created. Make them to work. Command them to work in your favor. That is why God has given you that authority to command everything to work in your favor. So say, as I'm using this particular product, as I'm using this particular cleansing, let it work to the glory of God. Let it favor me. Let it be used to vindicate me from the hands of the enemies. Let it bring favor to my life. Let it bring prosperity to my life. Don't just say, okay, I'm using salt and water to bath. You'll be pouring the water. No, speak. Speak, so that salt and water will do what it's supposed to do, and even more as you're using it. Then another thing that makes spiritual work not to work for you, most of you talk too much. When you're carrying out a spiritual assignment, keep your mouth shut, because you don't know the person you're telling, if the person is even behind your problem. You don't need to tell another person you are embarking on spiritual work, on spiritual product. Some of them will come spiritually and destroy the efficacy of the work they have done on your behalf. So whenever you're doing spiritual work, keep it to yourself. Pray. The only person that is supposed to know is yourself and God Almighty. Then pray and tell God, I want to get a result from the work you are doing, from the assignment you are doing, from this product you are using. And by the grace of God, you are going to get results. Don't go and start telling people, I want to do this work, I'm doing this spiritual work, I bought this product. No, you don't even know whether they are the ones after your life, whether they are the ones monitoring you. So when you can be able to avoid these things, spiritual product and spiritual work will start working for you. There are so many reasons, but I don't want this video to be long. So what is that thing you need to do if spiritual work doesn't work for you, and you have done so many recipes, you have obeyed this instruction, you have faith, you are prayerful, you abstain from certain things? Please do this assignment and see that spiritual works will start working for you. Spiritual products will start working for you. One of you have done so many spiritual work, you have paid so many people to do spiritual work for you, and your life is still the same, no change. Yes, because of the negativity in you, because you don't have that concrete faith that God is going to heal you. Another thing is patience. Always give your your work time to work. Some of you will do a work in the morning, you start expecting the magic to happen. Spiritual assignment is not magic. Some people don't work that way because they have been doing a lot of cleansing. Their ways are clean, so anything they do, it will work immediately for them. I'm a witness. Anything I use, any spiritual work, spiritual product I prepare, I test it on myself before I sell it. And once you give me what I want, I'll say, wow, this one is good to go. Because I cleanse myself regularly, I try as much as I can to do some certain things, to avoid some certain things I'm not supposed to do, and by so doing, spiritual products and spiritual assignments will be working for you even more than the way you planned it. So what is that thing you need to do? Get your sugar. Sugar is a sweetener, so any assignment you are doing with sugar, just know that it's going to be a very sweet one. So now, if spiritual work don't work for you, get your sugar. The next thing you're going to get is your garlic. This is my garlic. Crush the garlic. You're going to use 7 pieces of garlic. Crush it, get 1 cube of sugar, add it together, put it inside your bathing water. Don't sieve it. Do not sieve it. Let the particles of the garlic be on your body. This assignment should be done in the night, only at night. Then pray. Tell God, as I'm embarking on this spiritual cleansing, anything making spiritual work or spiritual products not to work for me, let it be destroyed from today henceforth. That I want to use, as I'm using this product, as I'm doing all this cleansing, the way others are testifying, let me be among those that will testify even more than what I expected. By so doing, you will see doors will start opening. It will start opening things you never expected to achieve in life. You see yourself achieving them. The work you never expected that you're going to get employed, you see them begging you to come and start work. You will see things that you have a total turnaround in your life. Any spiritual products you buy from the market, pray on it and use them. You see them working perfectly for you. When you do assignments on the channel, you see them working perfectly for you. And these are things that don't used to work for you before. One of us give testimony, you feel like, are you sure these are not fake? I have more than 100 testimonies that I've not posted. I know my reasons for not posting them. So by the grace of God, do this, you'll be among the testifier. Somebody said under the comment section the other day that I thought all these testimonies are fake until it happened to me. I just laughed. So these are the things you experience. They are real, and God's blessings, God's favor, God's liberation is 100% real. When God remembers you, when God liberates you, you will be the one to be asking God. So you have been existing. So other people that you have blessed, I'm equally among them. Continue to bless me, continue to change my story for good. And there are people that have written you off. There are people that in this life, they have written them off, that they can never amount to anything. So it will always be a shock to those people that have written you off when they see you progressing, because they feel that you are nobody and you will never be anybody in life. Usually people that are orphans, nobody is helping them. You will see them struggling to survive, and once they survive and get to any level in life, you will see people using them as an example. These children, their parents died at a very early stage, but now look at them, they are prospering, they are doing well. You that your parents are alive pampering, you are useless. You see the person's parents will be comparing you with them, because God has blessed you. God heard your cry. God knows that you are destined to be great, and He must make you great. So these are simple things you need to do. Do this bath for 7 days, only at night. Don't do it when you are in your period. And for these 7 days, abstain from sex if you can. If you cannot, please leave this recipe, because this is a thorough cleansing bath. And by the grace of God, you must see changes in your life. Even it will even help you to remember your dreams. So ask God to sweeten your life. Ask God to remove those things blocking you from receiving your spiritual healing and spiritual blessings. Try this assignment and make sure you share your testimony under the comment section or on my WhatsApp number. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.